Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Raj here, and I am today, obviously recording iOS 12.4 Developer Beta 3, and I am basically updating to this. Now, as you can see, I've already downloaded the update, but the update was, if I pull it up here on my Instagram, give me just 1 second here to pull it up. At least because I have a screenshot of it. So I basically, for me, the storage was 241.4 megabytes in terms of how much it was, at least in size. So I'm going to install this, and I will be right back and let you guys know what has changed and all of that. Okay, guys, so we are going to be booting up here in just 1 second, as you can see here. The update is still going on, but we are going to be booted back up here in just 1 second. Let's see. Oh, right, that's also open as well. I want to get rid of this because I don't need iTunes open, so I'm just going to get rid of that. And yeah, so we are just about there in terms of completion as far as that goes. The update's just about complete. Just needs a few more seconds here, and then we should be good to go. Alright, and any second now, we should be on iOS 12.4 Developer Beta 3, which is going to be, by the way, one of the last betas until iOS 13 Beta 1, which, by the way, I will be covering on this channel pretty extensively, so stay tuned for that. It should be a pretty exciting day, at least, on June 3rd. So yeah, it's also the first day I start summer school, unfortunately, as well, because I sort of wanted to actually take summer school. I'm getting PE and personal finance out of the way, just because I don't really want to take those classes during the year, so might as well just knock them out and get extra credit, actually, for my freshman year. So yeah, just decided to do that. Why not? So, yeah, I'm going to be knocking those out. And summer school is only going to last a month, so it won't affect, by the way, my YouTube schedule. By the way, if you guys were curious, and I'm obviously just saying that now, it won't affect my YouTube schedule at all, because I will only be going for, like, what, half the day? I will only be gone for half the day for a month, so it won't really affect my schedule that much. What will, though, is that during the end of summer, I'm going to be probably going on vacation to Florida, so that might actually affect my schedule, because I won't be able to make any videos then, so, and it will be about, like, I'd say a week, or a week and a half that I'll be gone, but, so, actually, well, really, what I'm trying to say is, it won't be that bad, in more simple terms. But yeah, so as you can see here, we are fully booted up on the newest release of iOS, and it says it right here, where iPhone has been updated to iOS 12.4. So now I am just going to punch in my passcode, so if you guys do not mind, I am going to take this off screen for just 1 second and cover it, so you guys will see my OBS window for just 1 second. Just have to punch in my password here. Alright, password is in, and I'm going to just display this again on screen, minimize that. Okay, and as you can see here, there's not really actually much that has changed here, other than the feedback application that now has a new icon right here, and really nothing else has changed. Obviously, there's all of this. I'm just going to sign into this real quickly. I have to use Face ID to put in my passcode if I have it here, which I believe I do not. So, actually, wait, you know what? I think I do. Yeah, it's right here. Alright, let's just sign in there. It might take a second to actually sign me in. Oh, there it goes. And yep, as you can see, there's no real UI changes. And I'm going to also show you guys here how the battery has been doing as well. So battery health, still at 89%, still good to go. And I'm going to show you guys my battery usage as well. So last beta, I've been getting 10 hours, 57 minutes of usage time of screen on time. And for screen off time, I've been getting 19 minutes. That's insane for the screen on time. That's like amazing battery life. So yeah, battery life so far for me has been amazing. The only complaint I would have had for last beta is connectivity. My Wi-Fi, at least when I watched YouTube videos, it was a little spotty here and there. Which honestly, it might just be due to like the firmware and all of that it was on, but I'm pretty sure they updated the firmware for that as well in this beta. But obviously, I will let you guys know if they did not, and which actually also, if I go to, if I went to actually about here, modem firmware, yeah, I'm pretty sure it did receive an update, but I'm not entirely sure. So, there's that, obviously, as well. But yeah, so for the most part, so far so good, I'd have to say. Gestures have been fluid, everything is fast, smooth, really just great all around. So, if you guys want to see, obviously, iOS 13, well, actually, wait, what am I saying? If you guys want to see, what was I going to say? Yeah, you know what? I honestly do not even know what I'm saying. But, I'm going to honestly be excited for you guys to also see, that's what I was going to say, is that I'm going to be very excited to show you guys iOS 13 Beta 1 when it fully launches. So yeah, honestly, it's going to be great, and I'm also going to do one more test here. I'm going to run my shortcut, see if it executes. Sometimes it also crashes. Apparently, I got lucky this time, and it did not crash. Sometimes it does, though, because as you can see there, it displays lots of information. So let's see how smooth this runs. I'm going to run it 3 times in a set of 6. So if you do the math, that's 18 times. Okay, that's one set complete, no crashes. Yeah, so far so good. I'm not seeing any crashing or anything like that. So far it's doing pretty well, I have to say. I'm guessing Apple also with this, because this also I'm pretty sure uses a short-term RAM as well, which RAM is short-term memory. It's random access memory. So I'm pretty sure they did a really good job in this beta with RAM management, because this is probably going to be one of the last betas until iOS 13 Beta 1. Or at least Developer Beta 1, because iOS 13 will not launch to you guys, the public, until September with the new iPhones. But to the developers and anybody who has a public beta testing profile, if Apple launches it to that as well, then they are going to be getting iOS 13 early. So I'm obviously in that, so I will be getting iOS 13 early. So yeah. It's going to be great to cover it here for you guys and see what Apple has in terms of changes. And I also wanted to show you guys as well that today a portion of iOS 13 was actually quote-unquote leaked, if I can put screenshots here. So here they are, right here. This basically is just pointing out the home screen, the music app, and the screenshot interface. So for the home screen, you guys may say that, oh, hey, there's not really much of a difference at all. But actually there is. If you look at the dock compared to right now, it is slightly darker. So that's also with dark mode toggled on, apparently. And there should be, with dark mode, a toggle in settings and in control center as well. So in this control center, there will be a toggle for dark mode. And then for the music app, obviously, we now know that the dark mode will not just be like this, here, I'll show you guys. It won't be this, like, gray sort of effect right here. Because as you can see here, it's not really a true black. It's more of a gray. See, like, in between those menus there? It's not a full black. It's gray. So it will not be that, it will be a full black dark mode, so that will be quite nice. And the screenshot UI, right now it is this. If you go into this, obviously, it's just this boring old interface. Which, I mean, I wouldn't say it's really boring and or tacky looking. This one, though, in iOS 13, obviously, is a much better depiction. Because as you can see there with the tools, down there you have a thing called skeuomorphism, which honestly is very, very useful, and it's really helpful as well. And up here, you can also see even around the edges that instead of having that just white interface, it's now a dark interface, and it sort of blurs your wallpaper and icons there in the background. So it's really overall just a much neater interface. And on the iPad here, we have a newly designed Reminders app, and some multitasking, as you can see right there, obviously. But yeah, so in terms of the Reminders app here, you can see that it's completely changed, which is nice, honestly. It's very, very nice to have that changed, because the Reminders app for a very, very long time has not been changed whatsoever. So it's really nice to see that change, and it looks like the icon for the Reminders app is mostly staying the same. But yeah, we'll obviously have to see if those changes, really, if there's any other changes besides just those, because those are only 2 screenshots that were leaked. So yeah, really that's just about it. And obviously Find My iPhone and Find My Friends, those apps are also merging as well. I do not have the screenshot for that, but there is also a new icon for that as well if you want to look that up. There is supposedly a new leaked icon for that, so yep, so basically that's just about it. And prep for, say if you guys have the developer profile or the public beta profile, prep for iOS 13 Beta 1. It's gonna be awesome, like seriously. If we're seeing these kind of changes, now obviously it may not seem like much, but keep in mind, these are only, like, what, a few screenshots of the whole OS. So this is not going to be it, guys. There's probably going to be more than this, most likely. Apple has been cooking probably a lot more than just those changes. And honestly, I would expect it to be at least really good, obviously, as well. Because, obviously, as you can see here with iOS 12, it's solid. Like, there's no beating just the raw speed of this, honestly. Like, it's speedy quick, it's awesome. And really, I have had no complaints about iOS 12. It's been performing amazing, honestly. Even with opening apps, too. It's quite quick, I'd have to say. Now, obviously, sometimes, depending on your internet connection, at least with internet-based apps, at least that use the internet, like the App Store here, for example, it may take a little bit longer than some people would like, but honestly, for me, it's pretty much fine, honestly. And even, yeah, just updating apps and all of that, it's quite quick, I'd have to say. Dare I say quicker than even my phone, actually, because my phone is the iPhone 10, so it might be quicker on the iPhone 10R, 10S, and 10S Max, most likely. And as you can see there, yeah, that was a crash, which it happens here and there, obviously, with my shortcut, just because this, again, displays lots of complex information. So, yeah. Basically, that's just about it, and I'm not going to drag this video on any longer, so I will see you guys in the next video, which will be a Minecraft gameplay. So, see you guys then. Peace.